Hello.
Hi.
Very different companies come to LaunchGurus, starting from startups and finishing with successful, profitable businesses. What are the main differences in branding of startups in IT and highly specialized industries, medical, for example?
Basically, it is not so much a big difference, to be honest. It's basically the same thing, it's only different sort of application topics. I just made a startup program, was part of a startup program for bioengineering, you could say, this new type of biology sort of engineering. And when you think about it, it's very much the same type of issues. Of course, it's another topic, it's another application, it's another area of technology in a business. But apart from that, it's basically the same issues, you know, the same situation. You have to create a brand, you have to create an idea what you're doing, you have to formulate a marketing strategy, and you know, you have to approach the market, you have to find the clients, you have to find the investors, you know. So it's basically the same stuff.
Thank you. As we saw from your lecture, branding is very important for startups. In your opinion, it is very necessary to use a branding agency or to hire a specialist?
I think it's most important that you yourself, internally in your company, can take care of the branding issues. Branding is a part of your core competence, because without being able to sell yourself, to present yourself, to formulate what you are believing in, you don't do your job as a startupper. So if you go to someone else and ask them for helping you out and producing that, it seldom gets perfect and good. You can get some strategic advice, the type of what I was giving now. You can do that sort of thing, you can do. You can get that sort of kind of knowledge, you can have some kind of advisor, but you have to essentially do the work yourself. You can go out and ask for illustrations, for photography, or for someone who maybe writes some piece on some defined topic or something, or help you with PR or something like that. But and maybe help you with design, but basically you have to run the show yourself.
Okay, thank you. And tell me, which country has the best branding specialist in your opinion?
Well, it's very difficult, you know, because there are a lot of people who are working in various countries, you know, like myself. You know, I work in a lot of countries. I'm from Sweden, and we have had a lot of strong brands. Being a small country, we have very famous brands in the world. You know, companies like H&M, IKEA, Volvo, etc. You know, we produced a small country produced a lot of strong brands. So maybe we are good in that sense, and that is helping me, of course, internationally. But I mean, in UK they used to have classically, in the old times or old world of transaction branding, they were pretty good, I would say, focused on the product and services. Today I think there are more better people in the United States, you know, who are more sort of modern, maybe thinking in branding. But you can find good people, you know, in other places as well. In Russia too, I have a very good colleague here, a good brander, and you know, I think there are quite a few very talented entrepreneurs who are very successful, you know, in building strong brands in Russia.
Thank you. And what do you like to teach in most of all? In what country?
I like to teach here in Russia a lot, not just to be polite, but it's really good. It's always been interesting. People in Russia is very interested in knowledge, you know, in getting to learn things. But I also like to teach in the United States. But honestly speaking, when I'm teaching in the United States, I'm teaching for a world audience, people from all over the place coming to Silicon Valley. So it's very international. So it's also kind of a difficult question, actually, you know, when I'm teaching in Berlin also, for instance, or in London, it's the same thing. It's people from everywhere. It's not only from England or from Germany, but they're coming from Eastern Europe or from, you know, anywhere.
So you like to teach in every country?
Yes, I do, and I think it's this world of branding is very international. It's the same issues everywhere. I was in South Africa in newly, and it was amazing, you know, how they were sort of updated and interested, and you know. So I think it's all over the place.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.